And now, introducing your 90s East All-Stars. At guard, Penny Hardaway. At the other guard position, Michael Jordan. At forward, Grant Hill. At the other forward position, Alonzo Mourning. At center, Shaquille O'Neal.
Welcome to this NBA exhibition matchup here in Springfield, Massachusetts. The visiting 90s West All-Stars will face off against the 90s East All-Stars here on the 2K6 Sports Network. Hello, everybody. I'm Kevin Harlan, here with Kenny Smith. Craig Sager will join us later on.
Kevin, it's always exciting to see two of the elite teams in the league go head-to-head. Games like this are how you measure yourself as a team. Are you good enough to beat the best?
While the players get loosened up, let's take a look at the Toyota key matchup of the game. Kenny?
Well, Kevin, this game features an exciting matchup at the point. Hardaway is a supremely talented player. He has a knack for making the right decision offensively. And when he's on, he can manipulate defenders like puppets. He'll have his hands full, though. Peyton is, in my mind, the top point guard in the game today. You gotta be careful when he's guarding you, because he's an active defender with the knack for steals.
Here are the starting lineups as we're all set to get underway.
The 90s East do a great job of controlling the defensive glass. The 90s West box out well on defense, so they don't yield many second chance points.
Well, it's time for the tip-off. Let's get underway. The 90s East control the opening tip, and we'll get this one started. Crosses it over. Hardaway on the mark with the fadeaway.
Hardaway did a nice job of getting open and knocking down a jumper, Kevin. That's a nice play.
Swings it to Mullen for three. Bounced off back iron and in. The 90s Eastern All-Stars bring it up, and it's a one-point game. Passed it to Jordan, to Mourning. Jordan pump fakes. A fadeaway on the money.
Talk about a difficult shot. The defender was breathing down his neck, so he faded away and lofted it over the top.
The 90s West All-Stars with the ball. 2:15 left in the first. Takes the turnaround, Jay. Mourning grabs the rebound inside.
That's how you play, physical. Nice board right there.
Dish down low. The layup was tossed in by Jordan. Passes to number 34. Passes to Mullen from 20 feet out. A little long, but it goes in.
Mullen is lethal with the mid-range shot. Even great defense doesn't cut it against him.
The pass to Hill. To O'Neal. O'Neal with the crossover. Takes the shot. Money on the jump shot. Let's send it down to Craig Sager.
Well, I had a moment to speak with Kyle Leifat, coach of the 90s East All-Stars. When I asked him about his game plan, he said, "We're going to push the break and try to create some easy opportunities. Hold on to your hats, because it looks like this game could turn into a track meet."
All right, thank you, Craig. The 90s East All-Stars with the ball. They're leading 8-7. Hardaway sank the basket and gets a trip to the line for one more. He completes the three-point play. The 90s Western All-Stars bring it up. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Heaton. The inbound to Hardaway. Passes to Jordan. Jordan backs in. Takes the turnaround J. Tickles the twine.
That's a pretty move, Kevin. I like how he set that one up. He got the defender on his heels, and he busted quick for the turnaround.
Skip pass to Drexler with the fadeaway. O'Neal yanks down the defensive rebound. 5-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jordan takes a step back. Big time rejection by O'Neal. The 90s East will get this one back. Hardaway sizing up his man. The alley-oop was hammered in by Jordan.
Hardaway was in mid-shot when he saw his open man. He definitely caught the defense off balance with that pass.
Tries the spin move. From the wing, Mullen reels in the offensive rebound. Drops in the buzzer beater. There's the horn, and at the end of one, it's 15-11. Kenny, what's stood out for you so far?
Well, Kevin, a couple of players have really stood out. Jordan has been getting it done in the first period. He puts points on the board and is leading his squad in scoring. Mullen has managed to drop his share of points on the other side, but he's going to need to keep up the intensity.
Thanks, Kenny. Just moments to go here before the action resumes. Number 34 throws it in to start the second. Fires from 14, bounced off back iron and in.
Payton can really fill it up. It's a good idea to keep getting him the ball.
Passes it to Jordan. Crosses it over. The pass to O'Neal. Drexler read that pass and picked it off. The finisher gets the lay-in. The 90s East All-Stars with the ball. The score is tied at 15. To O'Neal. O'Neal tries to back him in. Passes to Mourning. Mourning was pummeled and will have an opportunity to get 2 points at the line. He knocks down the first one. He gets them both. The 90s Western All-Stars bring it up. They're 7 for 11 from the floor. Takes it in. Banks it in.
Payton did an impressive job there to lay it in with the big man lurking nearby. Nice soft touch.
Hardaway with the crossover. The pass cut off by number 34. To Payton. Steps back. The tough shot. Drops. The 90s East All-Stars with the ball. 1:52 left in the half. Crosses it over. Jordan looks to break his man down. Pulls up. Fouled hard. Will take a trip to the line.
You can't have that kind of contact going up for the shot. That will draw the foul every time.
Sinks the first of two. He gets them both. The 90s West All-Stars with the ball. We've got a tie ball game here. Pass to Payton. Payton misses the layup.
Payton is 99% on those lay-ins, but you have to credit the defense. They reacted quick enough to throw him out.
Hill connected on the shot, and he was fouled. He'll get one free throw. He completes the three-point play. Inbound pass to Drexler. Mullen brings it up. He's got 9 points. Hardaway gets the reach-in call. That's his first foul of the game. Dishes to number 34. Tries to post him up. Layup was banked in by number 34.
Number 34 somehow found a way to flip it in even with the defender right in his face. Nice touch inside.
Passes it to Jordan. Swiped by Drexler. A finisher. Lays it right in. Hardaway with the crossover. The pass to Hill. The dunk was just crushed in by O'Neal. The 90s West All-Stars with the ball. They're trailing 24-23. And it's scooped up. The 90s West backs in. Shoots it. Mourning snatches it down inside.
He can't believe that one didn't go in. He really misses work.
The flush by Jordan. Taken away by Jordan. The rim-rattling dunk was ripped in by Jordan.
Jordan is one aggressive finisher inside. Great dunk.
9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Number 34 backs down. Passes to Payton. From just inside the arc, O'Neal reels it in.
They'll probably hold for the last shot.
Drexler picked it off back there, and that is his third takeaway so far. The 15-footer dropped in by Payton. Fires it way up court. O'Neal anticipated the pass and cut it off. To the rack. Jordan yanks it down. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. The score, 28-25.
Well, Kevin, I'm enjoying this chess match going on between the two coaches. The adjustments they make here at the break could be key.
With the action on hold for a bit, let's take a look at the Power Bar Triple Threat Halftime Report and see what's cooking. Kenny?
Thanks, Kevin. The 90s East are just barely in front. Jordan is scoring with tremendous efficiency. It seems like every time he touched the ball, they came away with the bucket. The 90s West are still in this game. Payton has been carrying the load for them. They're only a few shots back, so they're definitely still alive.
Thanks for the update, Kenny. Now let's take a look at the team stats from the first half. The 90s East All-Stars have been working for good looks and knocking them down. Their confidence is sky high. That'll help them down the stretch. Now with the Gatorade Around the Cooler update, let's check in with Craig Sager.
Thanks, Kevin. A little while ago, I spoke with Kyle Leifat, coach of the 90s East All-Stars. He told me that he thinks they played very well in the first half. He's concerned about their defense and said, "We've got to stop all the easy looks and close down on the open man. Our defense has to do a better job." We'll see how it pans out.
All right, Craig, we should be ready to go momentarily. Mullen inbounds it to start the second half. To number 34, stuffed off with authority by number 34.
Number 34 tried to pull the rim down with that one. That's how to send a message.
Hardaway with the step back. Passes to Jordan. Crosses it over. Dish to Mourning. Answered right back with the dunk by Mourning. The pass to Mullen. Swings it to Drexler. Drexler. Number 34 corrals the miss inside. What a rejection back there. Stolen by Jordan. That's his second takeaway of the contest. The runner in the lane was nailed by Jordan.
Jordan came through with an amazing shot right there. He didn't have a good look at the rim, but he still drained it.
Hardaway stripped it away. Pass to the right side. Releases. Hits the far iron, but it goes in. The 90s Western All-Stars bring it up. 1:55 left in the third quarter. From just inside the arc, gets nothing but net. Inbound pass to Hardaway. The 90s East All-Stars with the ball. Their offense has been firing on all cylinders. Passes to Jordan. Jordan is looking to do something. O'Neal sank the basket and gets a trip to the line for one more.
You have to go with the hard foul. Otherwise, you're going to potentially give up a three-point play just like he does here.
Miller to make his first stint off the bench. Good for the three-point play. The 90s West All-Stars with the ball. They trail by 8. Passes it cross-court. Launches beyond the arc. O'Neal grabs the defensive rebound.
He's not the greatest outshot shooter from there, but boy, did he have a good look that time. You gotta make those.
The 90s West will take their first timeout. Bounces it to Peyton. Hardaway picked off that pass for his second takeaway of the contest. Passed it to O'Neal. Slammed down by O'Neal.
That's just a power dunk, plain and simple. You gotta love it.
Peyton brings it up the floor. He's shooting 70% from the field. To Peyton. Feeds it to O'Neal. Oh, for a two-handed jam by O'Neal. The 90s East All-Stars with the ball. They're in front by 11. Gives the up fake. Skips it to Hardaway. Miller with the crossover. Bounce pass, top of the key. Miller. Give the assist by Hardaway.
No question that they've been the better offensive team so far. Everything they draw up works to perfection.
The 90s Western All-Stars bring it up. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Corralled by Mourning. That's his third rebound of the contest. Pass to Miller. The dunk was just crushed in by Miller. Skip pass to number 34. Mourning intercepted the pass. The feed to Miller. The alley-oop was ripped home by Miller.
Beautiful pass, Kevin. Beautiful.
From deep. We're at the end of the third, and it's a double-digit game. The score, 48-31. Kenny, I know it's not over yet, but do you have a guess who will be the player of the game?
Well, it's not a given, but I have a hunch of who they'll pick. Jordan has been playing well, and they're leading by double digits. He could just be our player of the game.
Thanks, Kenny. Now it's time to begin the fourth quarter. Hill inbounds it to start the final quarter. Tosses it up court. Passes to Hardaway. Stuffed through by Hardaway.
Well, both teams have been on fire. The fans love this kind of game, Kevin.
The pass to Drexler with the crossover. Lets it go from the wing. Mourning grabs it, and that's his fourth rebound thus far. It's stolen by Drexler. That'll be his fourth takeaway so far. Hauled in by Mourning to Hardaway. The 90s Eastern All-Stars bring it up. They've got a nice lead.
Way to be physical.
Hardaway crosses it over. Passes to O'Neal. Nice shot, but what an assist by Hardaway.
Great pass. Way to find the open man.
The 90s Western All-Stars bring it up. 2:06 left in the fourth. Dish inside. Takes the turnaround J. No good.
Number 34 couldn't get free on the inside, and the defender made a great play to shut him down.
Sails in. Lays it right in. Passes to number 34. Steps back. Shoots. Drexler hauls it down inside.
Nice job.
Good position and tip in by number 34.
Those are just hustle points right there. He just wanted it more.
Passes it to the left block. Hangs in the air. Almost a three-point opportunity. Instead, he'll go to the line for two. And he makes the first one. He gets them both. O'Neal inbounds it to Peyton. The 90s Western All-Stars bring it up. They're shooting 47% from the field. Passed it to the right wing from just inside the arc. O'Neal goes way up to get that rebound.
Great box out. Great box out.
Lobs it to Jordan on the alley-oop. Puts too much on it.
Jordan is never afraid to finish in traffic, but the pileup in the middle managed to stop him cold.
Kick out to the left corner. Number 34 with the step back. Fades away. O'Neal grabs the rock. Throws it down.
O'Neal always seems to know just where to be for those offensive rebounds, and he capitalized right there with the ferocious slam.
The 90s West use their second to last timeout. Pass, high post. It's picked off by Jordan.
Now that's sloppy. You have to thread the needle when you pass it inside. That wasn't even close.
Hands it to O'Neal. Jordan pump fakes. Jordan misses the jumper to Payton. The 90s West All-Stars with the ball. They're shooting 22% for the quarter. Mourning picked it off back there, and that is his second takeaway of the contest. Takes it in, a little long, but it goes in. The 90s Western All-Stars bring it up. 32 seconds left in the game. Passed it to Drexler. The quick shot was hit by Drexler.
Drexler got a terrific look at that one. You could tell from the moment it left his fingers that that was going in.
The kick out to O'Neal. Payton gets called for the reach, and that's his first foul.
He went for the steal, but ended up getting a piece of his arm, Kevin. That's going to draw the whistle every time.
The 90s East will go with a different look out there. He gets them both. The 90s Western All-Stars bring it up. They're down big. Jacks up the triple. Bricks it off the back of the rim. To Miller. With the crossover. Launches it. Missed. There's the horn. The 90s East blow out the 90s West 62-37. A pretty lopsided game.
You could say that again, Kevin. The 90s East won this game because of this. Better shot selection. And how do you get better shot selection? You just make the extra pass. It's plain and simple.
Thanks, Kenny. Now it's time to see the Toyota Player of the Game.
Well, he clearly deserves it, Kevin. He made the difference out there, and he gets the nod.
Good point. Jordan simply dominated. 18 points, 5 assists, 3 steals, and he's our Toyota Player of the Game. Time for us to say goodbye. For Kenny Smith and Craig Sager, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports.